Hello, my name is Adrian Klink, and today I want to show you our new Crosslink app, our SWF Krantechnik app together with OMNI Control, our new overload protection.
Makes it easy.
The SWF Krantechnik app is already in use with the NOAA Master, and now we have it also together with the OMNI Control. And yeah, I want to show you how it works. So first of all, we have to connect the app with the OMNI Control, and here we need a gateway. This gateway will create his Wi-Fi, and with this Wi-Fi we can connect the app to the OMNI Control. If we are connected with the gateway, then we can check what kind of hoists are available. And if you take a look here in the app, you can see there is written OMNI Control and NOAA Master. So here I tap on OMNI Control because I want to read out now the OMNI Control. Hoist A is available, so I tap on Hoist A and I get now the information: events, condition, usage, export data and parameter setting. Let's have a look first on events. The hoist is new, therefore we have no active faults and nothing in the fault history. And the same is for warning. In the warning information is also nothing given. So when the hoist was in use for a while, and then we have to check again the fault history and warnings, and let's see what we get then. Conditions. If you tap on conditions, you get then the hoist DWP, design working period of the hoist. It starts with 100%. Depending on the usage, it goes then down. If we reach 20% remaining lifetime, it will change to yellow. If you reach 10% remaining lifetime, it will change to red. So with these colors, we inform the technician or the crane owner there should be something done. Yellow means service needs to be prepared in the near future, and red means that service is recommended very close. The same is for the hoist DWP. Hoist brake DWP means that the brake is starting with 100%. The brake is new. Depending on the brake usage, it will run down. And if the brake goes to yellow, means 20% or lesser, service needs to be planned. And if we come close to red, 10% around, the brake needs to be changed very soon. Hoist controls. Control DWP. Here the DWP takes care on the contactors, the lifetime of the contactors, and it's the same like for the hoist brake. If the lifetime is roughly over, it will change to yellow, and if the contactors needs to be changed, it will change to red. And together with this information, you change then brake and contactor, and after that you have to do some parameter adjustment in the OMNI Control to get again 100%, because you have changed the equipment to new parts, and therefore the lifetime of the parts starts again with 100%. There is also the ED information. Every hoist is classified in an ED factor. And here in this ED information, we get the time, how many minutes, hours and days the hoist works over his ED classification. Usage. In usage, we can see the actual load of the hoist. So in this case, we have 1.66 tons on the hook. The nominal load is also given here. 5 ton is the nominal load of the hoist. If we have 2 or more hoists on the bridge, then we can see also the total load of the crane. So this means the bridge load. We can see also how many overloads happen. We have also a load spectrum. If I click here on the arrow key, I get then a load spectrum, and depending on the hoist usage, we get here different bars, and the scale is by 10%. That means from 0 to 10 up to 120%, we can see then the load spectrum of the hoist, the lifetime. Motor over temperature, how often over temperature was happen with the hoist motor, and how many starts, hoist cycles, and how often E-stop was pressed during lifting or lowering command. The data can be exported via the app. You can create XLSX, CSV, JSON or screenshot. So the screenshot will create a screenshot from condition and usage together. And this you can send by email, upload in the cloud, store it on the mobile phone, and share it with the colleagues, for example. The same with the XLSX or CSV file. This can be opened later on with Excel, for example, and you can store it then as a PDF file. Parameter settings. If you check the parameters, you can check every single parameter with the mobile phone. It's the same view as in the display by itself, and all the informations what you get directly on the OMNI control display is now also visible here on the mobile phone. For example, the actual load, the voltage from the strain gauge sensor, or if you have done a load calibration, the values after the load calibration can be checked here. The design values you can see also here in the parameter. If you go to number 8, design, you can read out what is the hoist rated load. Is it 2-speed hoisting or inverter lifting, and so on. Let's have a closer look to a hoist which was already since a few years in use. So we take now a closer look to conditions. And if we open conditions, we can see the hoist DWP is round about 35%. That means 35% remaining lifetime of the hoist. For the hoist DWP, for the hoist brake DWP, we have 14% remaining, and the information is also in yellow. This means that a service needs to be planned in the close future. The same situation is for the contactors. Hoist contactors, remaining lifetime of these are already around 19%. And this information will help the technicians to plan his pre-maintenance for the future. Let's check the data from a hoist which is now since more than 10 years in use. We can check here in conditions now the hoist DWP. So remaining hoist DWP is now in red color and 8%. So this means a maintenance needs to be planned, maybe also a general overhaul or something like that, depending on the data, what we can read out also with the app. The hoist brake is 3% remaining. It's also given in red. This means that the hoist brake needs to be changed very close, and also the lifetime of the contactors is nearly over. The remaining lifetime is now 5%, and all these data are given here in the screen, and all are now in red. If the OMNI control detects the fault, it will shown here in the app. We get the fault information with a fault number and a short message, a short description about the fault by itself. A timestamp is also given, and together with the service manual we can check then where the fault is coming from. If the fault is gone away, the fault will move from the active fault to the fault history. We can also get warning informations from the OMNI control. This is then in the app given in yellow color in warnings. Here we have now two warnings. One is warning controls. This means that the contactor lifetime is over and the contactors needs to be changed. We get also the timestamp information, and this means we get then a clear information when this warning came up first. Same here for the brake warning. The brake warning means that the hoist brake needs to be replaced, and after we have replaced the brake and the contactors, we need to reset parameters in the OMNI control, and then these will also reset the warning information here in the app. If the OMNI control detects an active alarm, we can check this active alarm also here in the app. An active alarm is a bit different from a fault, so there is nothing damage at the hoist. The hoist is, for example, overloaded because of the operator. The operator maybe tried to lift a too high load, and if the operator lowers the load back to the ground, then the active alarm is gone away. The SWF Krantechnik app provides also a demo mode version. You can tap on the right corner and start this demo mode. And with this demo mode, you can show how the app works. So I start now the demo mode. Here in the demo mode, we have 3 hoists. I choose now hoist B. And now the screen is exactly the same when you are online connected via the Wi-Fi to the OMNI control. You can read out the fault history, the condition usage, and so on. And the benefit is you can show also without OMNI control and gateway nearby how the app works. To the technician, to the crane owner, you can show what kind of benefit the app creates to all of them and how it works. SWF Krantechnik app, what kind of benefit do we get? We have the crane owner. The crane owner can check what is the lifetime cycle of the crane by itself, the runtime information, how is it loaded. According these data, he can prepare maintenance together with the service technicians, and he can provide also the information directly to the service partner. Also, when there is a fault occurring, he can inform directly with this information the service technician, and maybe the fault came up because of too long service time. So maybe the brake is not working correctly anymore, or the contactors. All this information can be read out via the app and handled over to the service partner. And the service partner can then provide directly a service time and also the goods. All in all, we get detailed information about the usage and maybe misusage of the hoist. We can prepare then better maintenance and also a better work cycle load of the crane, together with our crane partner and the operator. Thank you for your kind attention. If you have any questions about the app, the OMNI control, the gateway, or any other technical equipment, please let me know, my colleagues or myself. Thank you and goodbye.
Makes it easy.